Hey comic fans, Long Box Love Affair here with a haul from a small local con that happens inside of Volunteer Firehouse. One of those big open meeting rooms. Take a look at a scene from today. So I had a chance to run into a fellow YouTuber, Rag718. We were both looking side by side. He picked up some good things. I picked up some good things. He found some things I missed. Maybe vice versa. I'm not sure. So I'm looking forward to seeing his haul video, which should be up any moment. But here's mine. So the first booth that Rag718 and I both chose to hit up is someone that I've always had luck with. And he had a bunch of new collection, and everything I bought was 75 cents, and buy 10 get one free. I spent about $12 at his booth. So this Cable and X-Force number 4 is a variant edition, 75 cents, and it looks like it goes for about 20 to 50 bucks on eBay. Simone Bianchi, I'm not quite sure how to say his name. Cover art there, beautiful domino. And it looks like it's in excellent condition, so I snagged it. I've never seen this cover before, so I'm a big fan of X-Force. I'm not a fan of this Cable and the X-Force run, but this cover is pretty killer, so I was excited to find it. And then I found some, let me grab them, found some Ghost Rider. So I saw this a couple places, the gold Ghost Rider second print of issue 15 from the 90s series. This was the glow-in-the-dark cover. I think it was a black background originally. So I just never seen it. Cool cover. And then I found the first appearance of Vengeance. And not just one, two, but 3 copies of it. So this is spec. I've been seeing some of the videos. I was asking Rag about it. So I picked that up. In addition to that, that's issue number 9 of Spirits of Vengeance. I picked up issue number 10. And I picked up 3 of those companions. Also, I got the first appearance of Vengeance in human form in this Ghost Rider 21. Looks like the comic is bent, but it's really, I think, just the bag. Cool white cover. I love these stark flat backgrounds, either the black cover or the white covers there, and it's a Joe Quesada cover, so which is really cool. I remember when this came out in the stands, I was collecting at that point, just started collecting. Let's see, I've got some things backwards here. So I also picked up for 75 cents Doomsday, Justice League of America 69. This is the 3rd print. So I've been getting the alternate printings. Those are much harder to find. For 75 cents, it's a steal. I've not found it for below 20 bucks. Some early Rob Liefeld art. I think there's a pinup of X-Force in this New Mutants annual number 5. So excited to have that. And then I found 2 copies of Savage Dragon number 1. And not just the first issue, but the UPC, so the newsstand edition. So I was excited to find that. Whenever I see these, I always look to see if they're newsstand. Also for 75 cents, Thor 339. This is either the 2nd or 3rd appearance of Beta Ray Bill. And Thor 345, which is the 2nd appearance of Malekith. Just a cool cover to have. Also picked up Amazing Fantasy number 1. This is the first, I believe, of Ariana, the Spider-Girl, or it might be very early of her. Picked up Happy number 1, first print, excellent condition. This is that, I think it's going to be a new TV show, maybe it's a Netflix show. So more of a spec book. Seems like it's wasn't really picked up a whole lot when it first came out. Iron Man 219, first appearance of Ghost. Been seeing that in a bunch of videos as the character to spec on for some movies. Uncanny X-Men 317, first appearance of Blink. I got this one for $1. It's actually out of order. This is, oh, actually, I'm just moving on, so this was from another vendor. So for $1, but then you buy 3, and they're $2 or something like that total, 3 for 2. So I picked that one up. And what other ones did I pick up? Oh, so the other ones I picked up were also $1. Were really sentimental, and really it's just the first one. So Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade #1. And some of you may remember a video I talked about where this, I believe, is my first comic book that I ever was given. And was given by my grandfather back when I was on a road trip with him. I guess this book is from '89. And it was shortly before he passed away. And I don't know what happened to it in my collection. My collection had been, I sold a bunch of things in boxes and in bulk, so I could have had this in there an accident. But, you know, in most cases, it's you know, a no-name book for a lot of people, but for me, just very sentimental. So I remember reading this in the back of a car during a 16-hour road trip, and, you know, it's to be continued, and then I never found the other ones. And so I, you know, got a little emotional seeing this. I was like, oh, I definitely need to buy that. And so I also bought #2, #3, and #4. So I have all 4 now. You know, of course I've seen the movie, but as a kid I wanted all of them. Finally got them. You know, how many years later? 30 years later? Almost 30 years later. And this same seller, and these were all $1 or 3 for 2. He also had Temple of Doom 1, 2, and 3. I've never seen these in the wild. They don't seem to go for much, and they're not in excellent condition, but it was just something really cool to find. And then the same seller had half off his stickers, so I got a Moondragon appearance, Avengers 213. I have, or 219, I'm sorry. I have 220 already, so I wanted to get the prelude into that issue. I've never seen this one, but I'm also not a big Avengers collector. And I also bought, and that was $1.50. And for $2.50, half off the cover, the first appearance of Malekith. And it's a newsstand, you know, $3.44. So was excited to find that. And then the last seller of the day had some issues that have been on my list for a while, on and off. Haven't been diehard looking for them, but got Star Wars Dark Empire #1 for $3. #4 and #5 for $3. They had them all, but I picked up these because I think these are the only ones I need currently. And then 2 more issues at the same seller. I got Deathmate Black Gold #1 for $10. And then the surprise for me was Spawn #1. He just put it up there. There's no sticker on it, and the seller is like $3. So tied into the Star Wars books, they, you know, just it was $3 each. And I was like, okay, I will take it. So I not only got Spawn #1, but I got the Savage Dragons #1 newsstand. So pretty sweet. I think it was a steal. Probably a little bit of a stealth buy. So was psyched. I think I had a pretty good comic haul. I'm debating whether I want to CGC this because it looks like it's in excellent condition. But yeah, so was psyched I went. It's usually monthly or every month and a half or so, but I didn't get to the last one because I was traveling. So it was nice to be back, nice to see what's going on, and to see some people that I knew and that were some sellers I knew. So yeah, so hit me up, like, subscribe, comment. I'm getting closer and closer to the 250 subscriber benchmark. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I try to put out a video or 2 a week. I really do need to calm down on the collecting because it got expensive in Baltimore, but this haul right here today at the convention was not too expensive at all. So I did not spend probably more than $40 for all these books. So, all right, all. Thanks so much for watching, and catch you later.